Daughter of the Mind, written by P.D. Mcclafferty, narrated by Stan Miller. Chapter 1. A Matter of Timing. I hope to arrive to my death late, in love, and a little drunk. Atticus. Gun oil has a unique smell, one that hints of battles lost and won and battles yet to come. The well-used black Colt 1911 sitting on Jake Donovan's desk glistened with gun oil. Next to it, the empty Budweiser bottle spun, slowing, open-end facing first the man, then the gun. Man. Gun. Man. The spinning bottle slowed more. Gun. Jake's hand was reaching for the Colt when the phone rang. His eyes shifted from the gleaming gun to the phone, back and forth, like the bottle. Finally he sighed, breathed in the scent of the gun oil like an old memory, and picked up the phone. Donovan Investigations. His voice was rough, the result of too many cigarettes, and without emotion. His mouth tasted of ashes. Jake, old buddy, ¿qué pasa? The nasal voice on the other end bore a subtle Spanish twist. What do you want, Leclerc? Jake knew that Ernesto Rodriguez Leclerc only opened a conversation like that when he wanted something. You busy right now, Jake? Ernie Leclerc sounded excited and somewhat distracted. In the background, Jake heard a feminine giggle. I just finished the last of my beers. I have a couple more cigarettes to go, though. Bueno, Leclerc replied without listening. I have a couple of small jobs for you, up in your area. Both are missing persons, one wife and one husband, respectively. It's worth $400 to you, each, plus expenses. I'm tied up here in Miami right now, in an adultery investigation. There was another giggle. I'm sure. Was it adultery before or after you got there, Ernie? Oh, ha, Jake. You haven't had a piece of ass since your wife died. What was it, 3 years ago? So you shouldn't talk. Sometimes I wonder if you're even human. Will you take the cases? The first, well, I should have started yesterday, you know. And the second is kind of a rush job. The lady involved would like to have the mystery solved before she calls the police. Jake looked at the empty beer bottle. Yeah, I guess, he replied indifferently. Give me the information, and I'll let you get back to your, investigating. Using a 3-inch stub of a pencil, Jake jotted the information on the edge of a yellowed, week-old newspaper. The springs of the ancient red Ford Ranger groaned as the truck hit a water-filled pothole in the long dirt driveway leading to the house. Jake tapped the brakes, trying his best to ignore the squeal of metal on metal, and the vehicle reluctantly lurched to a stop. He sat for a moment, looking out the truck window. Just outside Morehead City, North Carolina, the aged 3-story plantation house had been elegant at one time, in the distant past. It had also been white. Now it was faded and gray, sporting patched roof shingles and missing shutters. A sluggish green creek wandered past the backyard on its way to the distant Atlantic Ocean. The sky was watery blue, streaked with clouds. Jake sighed, slamming the truck door, imagining that this was simply another waste of his time. Not that he had anything better to do at the moment. The man walking down the long wraparound porch toward Jake looked as weather-beaten as the house. The dead-stock Velvetrill-ribbed tank the man wore was older than Jake, and, like the house, had at one time been white. Now it wasn't. The man's gray hair was unkempt, and his pointed chin sported a 3-day growth of beard. His voice, when he spoke, was rough and coarse, the clear sign of a multiple-pack-a-day chain smoker. It was as rough as Jake's own. Can I help you, young man? Jake bit off a snort of derisive laughter. Now that he saw the man up close, he knew the stranger was only marginally older than himself. My name is Jake Donovan, sir. I'm a private investigator from Raleigh. Ernesto Leclerc, the man you initially hired, is unavailable, and he asked me if I would take this...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?